With all my strength, I tried to confront her, to scream, to hit something, anything. But before I could, the room spun violently. My chest tightened, a crushing weight I couldn't bear. I collapsed. Everything faded into black. 3 days later, I woke up in a hospital bed. Weak, broken, alone with my thoughts. The doctor told me I had suffered a heart attack. I wasn't surprised. My heart had already shattered the moment I realized. The woman I loved, the mother of my child, was betraying me. She stood by my bedside, pretending to care. She stood there, her eyes wet with crocodile tears, fake, empty, meaningless. I couldn't even look at her. I turned away, not just from her face, but from everything we once had. I left the hospital, but I wasn't the same man. There were no apologies, no justifications, just silence. Cold, heavy silence. I wanted to leave, to walk away and never return. But every time I saw my son's face, I stopped. He didn't deserve this. He needed stability. For him, I stayed. Not for her. For a year, we lived like strangers. We spoke only when necessary. About the house, food, our son. Nothing more. 1 week, we tried something different. We agreed, like we used to take our son to school together, to feel like a family again, to pretend, just for a little while, that love still lived here. But I knew the truth. She smiled at the world, while I stayed silent, knowing the truth hidden behind her eyes. The woman I loved, the mother of my child, was betraying me, and I was losing myself. I remember that morning. After we dropped our son at school, I sat in the car, hands on the wheel. She was beside me, lost in her phone, distant. I looked at the sky and whispered, "God, I can't carry this anymore. Please, help me." Then, out of nowhere, a crash. A car speeding towards us, a man running from the police. I had no time to react. Her scream was the last thing I heard, before everything went black. When I woke up, 3 months later, I was in a hospital bed again, but this time, she was gone. She had died instantly in a crash. I didn't cry. I didn't curse fate. For the first time, I felt free. Her sister had been there during those months, caring for my son, caring for me. She was kind, gentle, honest. I wasn't thinking about marriage. I wasn't thinking about love. I just wanted peace. But her family came to me. They saw the pain I carried, the burden of raising my son alone. They asked me to consider something unexpected, to marry her sister. Not out of love, but out of care, so she could protect my home and help raise my son. I didn't answer right away. I prayed. I waited. And in time, I saw the truth. She wasn't like her sister. She didn't want anything from me, only to give. We married, not out of passion, but out of respect, trust, and the need for healing. And slowly, love came. Naturally, gently. She raised my son as her own. She gave me 3 sons and 2 daughters. She gave me peace. They were sisters. One was my torment, the other, my salvation. Some storms don't come to break us, but to clear our path. And in the end, fate spoke louder than I ever could. I didn't need revenge. I needed peace. And God gave me exactly that.